Welcome to another episode of StableClaire. So we've talked a lot about the world of stablecoins, obviously, but let's talk about the elephant in the room. Stablecoin regulation. Some people love it, some people hate it, some people want it, some people fear it. But let's break down what could potentially happen. Enforcing crypto regulation is already pretty difficult to begin with, since laws have to go through a lot of steps before getting passed, and the crypto industry moves incredibly fast, with the added bonus of a tendency to be very unpredictable. But if you think about it, this makes sense because relative to other industries, crypto is still a baby. However, when it comes to stablecoin regulation specifically, that has been a little bit more of a hot topic. Even more so after the crash and burn of Luna and her stablecoin sister, UST. And a few other stablecoin sisters, but we don't have to talk about that. Our man's Jeremy Powell, the Federal Reserve Chair, recently said on September 27th that stablecoins need greater regulation. But what exactly does that look like? The government is mostly concerned about making sure that stablecoins are sufficiently backed, meaning you'd be able to exchange $1 in stablecoin for $1. Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen has called for a stablecoin regulatory framework to make sure dollar-pegged tokens are actually backed by reserve assets like the US dollar or other dollar equivalents. In the Waters-McHenry bill that was introduced, the proposed bipartisan legislation between Democrats and Republicans on the House Financial Services Committee states that the Federal Reserve could license non-bank stablecoin issuers and introduce a 2-year ban for new algorithmic stablecoins that only use endogenous collateral like Luna was to UST. Whatever that final language of that bill will be, current stablecoins will have 2 years to comply with whatever is passed. As I said earlier, some are celebrating regulation, saying it's a step in providing structure and also acknowledging the role that crypto plays in the world today. Others are saying it's horrible and think that this is the government's effort to begin a harsher crackdown, which would hinder Web3's innovation. Regardless of the laws that are going to be passed, it's safe to say that close to nothing or nothing will be passed for the rest of 2022, because the Senate is pretty far behind the House, and it's midterm season. So what do you think of regulation? Are you bullish, bearish, a little bit in between? Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.